Shalom, Israel. The Bible say the Most High hate your feast days. That's what the scriptures say. The scriptures say, I hate your feast days. What do that mean when the Bible say, I hate your feast days? What does that mean? We're going to hit it fast and hard, y'all. So we know we discussed this another dreadful day, another dreadful celebration. And what is that same celebration? It's called Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I know what a lot of black folks about to say. Well, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. It's about bringing family together. But let me ask you this question. Do you need a white man to set a day aside for you to bring your family together? Ain't family supposed to be together? I mean, if y'all don't get along during no other day, then why do y'all get along that day that he set aside for y'all to get along? I always ask myself, if we took away the white man's holidays, what would you Negroes celebrate? Huh? What about you Christians? Do you know what the Most High said about tomorrow? Let me show you what he said tomorrow. We're going to go to the book of Amos. Amos chapter 5. And you can get it straight out the word. Let me find it for you. We're going to Amos chapter 5. We're going to start at 21. And it says, I'm going to start at 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even very dark, and no brightness is in it. And I despise your feast days, and I will not smell your solemn. Wait a minute, hold up. Let me go back to that again. It said, I hate and I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. The Most High said, man, he hates your feast days. He hates the days we celebrate. He said he won't even be at, you know how when y'all sit at the table tomorrow or Thursday and y'all cut the turkey and y'all hold hands and y'all pray to the Most High? I want y'all to hear what the Most High said. I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. The Most High said, I ain't sitting at the table with y'all. I ain't in there with y'all. So when y'all holding hands and praying, just know the Most High is not there with you while you celebrating Thanksgiving. I told you it's called Thanksgiving. Let's listen. We had a point in our life where we got to stop the lies. We know damn well didn't no pilgrims come over here, and then they got with the Native Americans, my people, my Native brothers and sisters, and they had a fresh fruit. So at the beginning of spring, when they bring their fresh fruits, they harvest. They bring their harvest in. You know, the white folks had already planned that when they came over here. The first mistake my people made was extending their hand and being a friend to them. The Most High said, you're going to be sold to your enemies. He talks about Israel having enemies all throughout the Bible. So the first mistake we made was extending our hand. Then after we extended our hand, we showed them they were starving. So we taught them how to survive. They didn't teach us nothing. We taught them how to survive in the winters where they were dying off. We taught them how to survive. And there's more migrated over here, more white folks. We did some at the beginning of harvest. We would share our crops with them, but they had another plan. See, the whole time where we was trying to bond with them, trying to teach them, learn them, the Most High told us, separate from all other nations, or that nation shall get above you. That's in the scriptures. He said, if you, let me read it for you. He said, if we don't separate from the other nations will get over us. Let me see. Separate yourself from other nations, for that nation shall get over you. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 18. I know it's Deuteronomy. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter 18. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy chapter, 28. We're going to go down to and in Deuteronomy 28, it says, man, this motherfucking phone, excuse me. Deuteronomy 28 and 9. It starts off, the Lord shall establish thee a holy people unto himself. And as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep his commandments, the Lord thy God, and walk in his ways. You drop down. I'm trying to find you the particular one I'm looking for. Hold up. Oh man, this phone, this whack ass phone, man. Hold on.
Attention library guests. The library will be closing in 30 minutes. Please make your final selections and proceed to the exit. Atención visitantes. La biblioteca cerrará en 30 minutos. Por favor, hagan sus selecciones finales y diríjanse a la salida.
Separate thyself, or the nations around thee shall get above thee. So I'm showing y'all that the Most High said he hates your. Hold on. Separate thyself, or the other nations shall get above thee. 28 and 43 for first for one. 28 Deuteronomy 28 and 43. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28 and 43 and see why this is so important. Deuteronomy 28 and 43 already said the Most High said he hates your feast days. And he said he will not smell your assemblies. So when y'all praying at the table and y'all say, "Oh, the Most High, he this, that, and other," he said he don't even like y'all feast days. He said he ain't a part of that. So now, the whole concept of Thanksgiving was us coming together with the other Europeans that came over here. But the Europeans used to kill us all the time, and they would call it Thanksgiving. And then finally, the president said, "Hey, we're going to celebrate this once a year." The story about the Indians coming with their harvest and coming together, that happened, but they got slaughtered. They got slaughtered at the eating. So we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28 and 43. It's saying, I'm going to start at 42. He said, "All thy trees and fruit of thy land shall the locust consume. The stranger that is within thee shall get above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. And he shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail." The Most High said, listen, the first problem that the Israelites, the Native Americans made was extending their hand to the Europeans. When the Most High told us to separate, he said, if you don't separate these people around you, they're going to get above you. They're going to lend to you. You ain't going to be able to lend to them. They're going to become the head. You're going to become the tail. And that's what happened. When our Native American brothers lended our hand and extended our hand, they began to wipe us out. They began to wipe us out. This is what you really celebrating tomorrow or Thursday. You celebrating the killing of our ancestors. And when I say our ancestors, a lot of the Native Americans was copper-colored brothers and sisters. There was not these Siberians or Asiatic-looking people. Native just means the first people of the land. And we were here prior to slavery. We were here prior to other nations coming here. Our mistake was we extended our hand. And we still making that same mistake. We keep inviting them to the barbecues. We keep extending our hand over and over when the Most High said, "Hey, separate or them people gonna get above you." The Most High said, "I hate your feast days." He hate the days we celebrate. You know why? Because we celebrating the killing of our own people. We celebrate bunny rabbits and Easter eggs. We celebrate everything we wasn't supposed to celebrate. And when the Most High gave us things to celebrate, you want to know what he gave us to celebrate? We're going to go to Leviticus. And let's see what thus said the Lord. This is why we say Christians don't follow the Bible. See, Christians don't keep up with the feast days that the Lord gave us to keep, the children of Israel. We have our own holidays. Y'all might not know this. I know y'all think the Bible was tough, tight, and this. We have our own holidays that sometimes we might have a feast for the whole week. We party and eat like when we get in the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be so live for us. But right now, this is not our resting place. So I urge my brothers and sisters. I know a lot of y'all say, well, we know what Thanksgiving is about. Don't y'all think sooner or later we have to stop celebrating Thanksgiving if we really know what it's about? If we really know what Thanksgiving is about, don't you think we should stop celebrating Thanksgiving? That's what it's called, Thanksgiving. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 23, something you might have never heard. The laws of religious festivals. Let me start at verse 1. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, "Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts." So the Most High said, these feasts I'm giving y'all, these are holy convocations. This is something we supposed to get. Y'all didn't even know the Most High had feast days for us, did y'all? We have our own holidays. It's actually in the Bible. You probably wouldn't know because churches don't celebrate none of this. Churches tomorrow going to be eating pork. They're going to be eating shrimp, crab, lobster, ham. I'm talking about they're going to have a pork fest tomorrow, the pastor is. And he can't tell you nothing about these feast days. Let me keep reading to you. 6 days shall work be done, but the 7th day is the Sabbath day of rest, a holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein, and it is the Sabbath of the Lord and all your dwellings. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season. So he say these holidays are set aside. You're supposed to keep these in the seasons that he gave us to keep them. You know, like December, y'all celebrate Christmas. Well, we have seasons where we're supposed to keep our holy convocations, our feast days, our things that the Most High gave us. We supposed to keep them. I don't know what's up with this phone. And it say, and we supposed to proclaim these throughout our seasons. These feast days are supposed to be kept throughout our generations. We supposed to keep these feast days, you know. And I said, this is what the Most High gave us to celebrate, and this is what we need to get back to celebrate. I mean, we lost it, man. The Most High said he hate. Let me read that to y'all again, because y'all say the Lord don't hate. Ain't that a strong word to be using? Hate is a strong word, ain't it? Let's read that again. That ought to tell you the Most High's mind state, how he feel about us celebrating Thanksgiving. Let's read that again. It's in the book of Amos, chapter 5. So we're going to go to Amos, chapter 5, and we're going to go at 21 to 23. And it said, I hate, comma, I hate, comma. It said, I despise your feast days. The Most High said, I despise y'all celebrating Thanksgiving. I despise y'all celebrating Christmas. I despise y'all celebrating Easter. I despise y'all. He said, I hate that. Let me read that again, because when y'all say God don't hate, that tells you how strongly he feels about y'all celebrating Thanksgiving. I know y'all saying, well, we don't care. But most black folks don't care. They're going to say, our people don't care. They don't care. A lot of Christians don't even believe in the Bible. I understand that now that I got in the truth. I said, man, Christians don't believe in this book, because when you quote this book to the Christians, they'll wave it off. Well, my pastor said, well, your pastor is going to lead you to the lake of fire. That's what he's going to lead, because the Most High gave us all one thing to do. He told us to study to show ourselves approved. So we actually supposed to be studying this book ourselves outside the pastor telling us something. So let's read that again. I hate. It's a comma after that. So that means ain't no I hate. That's what he said. I hate and I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. He said, I don't even want to smell that turkey y'all cooking tomorrow. And when y'all sitting at the table holding hands praying, he said, I ain't at that assembly. I'm not at that. And this is the cold part about it. Some of y'all going to ask the Most High to bless y'all while y'all eat some pork. That's some cold part. Y'all going to ask the Most High, say, please bless me for this meal you told me not to eat. This meal that's against the law. Bless me for eating this swine. That's what y'all about to do tomorrow. And that's why I had to read to y'all. The Most High say, I hate that. I hate that. Don't celebrate Thanksgiving, brothers and sisters. It's at a point where we got to stop living a lie. Somewhere down the line, one of us got to be like we stop. You think I wouldn't want to eat no Thanksgiving dinner? I would. But see, once I've learned, I have to change. See, that's what you call repenting. Repenting is, you know you're doing something wrong. You learned you did something wrong. So then what you do is you go back and correct that. The same way when y'all say y'all celebrating Christmas for the kids, sooner or later, somebody got to be like, hey, like my mama did. Ain't no white man coming down no chimney. Nigga, we live in the projects and it ain't no chimney. We live in this apartment, roach infested apartment, and it ain't no Santa Claus coming down no chimney. That's what my mama told me. The lights been on, everything been on. So nigga, you didn't have Christmas all year. Now I ain't got no gifts to get y'all, and ain't no Santa Claus. This is real. I learned about the reality of life as a shorty. So at some point in time, we got to quit living the lie and letting our children live the lie and keep perpetuating the lie. And the only way we can stop perpetuating this lie is like we got to say, hey, I ain't celebrating Thanksgiving. Have y'all noticed in the stores, real shit, in the stores, they didn't put up black Santa Clauses. They didn't put up pictures of black Santa Claus and black elves now. Who you think that's to attract? That's to attract you. You are the number one consumers in this country, and they need your money. They don't give a damn about you, but they need your money. Seeing that you the number one consumers, they put up black Santa Clauses for y'all now. Y'all got black bland Santa Claus. They even got a black Rudolph red-nosed reindeer. He a brother with a red nose. I thought he was Homie the Clown. But they putting up black things in stores now to draw you. That's what it is, to draw you to Christmas. Guess what? Black Friday used to just be on a Friday now. When I was a shorty, that's what Black Friday was. It was on a Friday. Now, they say Black Friday is all month. And this the hustle. This is the hustle. The prices has already been. All they do is mark the price down to the price they trying to get it. So they make you think you getting a deal that you ain't really even getting. It's a hustle. It's a hustle. I'm gonna mark the price down. I wanted $80, but I had it up at 120. I'm gonna mark it back down at $80, and you think you're getting the deal because you got it for $80. That's what I was selling it for anyway. It's a hustle. With that, I just wanted to share with y'all tomorrow, Thursday. I keep forgetting. You know why I keep forgetting when Thanksgiving is? Because I really don't celebrate it. I don't celebrate it. You know? So what I'm saying is,
La biblioteca cerrará en 15 minutos. Por favor, hagan sus elecciones finales y diríjanse a la salida. Attention, library guests.
With that, we are the I.S.U.P.K out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the D Commanding General YAHANNA. To all my blacks, Hispanics, and Latinos of Native American descent. If you are a Spanish conquistador, I am not talking about you. With this, I hope y'all take this message, let it resonate with you. And like I said, when you repenting from something, that means you turning away from something. Do you understand what repenting means? That means to turn away. So if you're going to repent from Thanksgiving, then you got to turn away from it. With that, shalom.